Alright, so I'm gonna play Spider-Man 1 on PS1. And I guess real quickly, I'll show off my Batman Reptilian comic by DC. And they have 6 issues, and it's really nice. It's a really cool comic with art by Liam Sharp, and it's really cool. I mean, another Spider-Man comic that I have is Marvel Zombies. It has like a few series or whatever. And basically, Marvel Zombies, they have Marvel Zombies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the first one on the cover, it has like a remix of like a older Spider-Man comic. And it has like zombie Spider-Man on it.
Great. Make more noise. I'm only
Because it's
breaking an
basically
entry here.
like the Marvel
Spider-Sense tingling.
universe, except with like every superhero is kind of a zombie, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I mean my last stream, like the audio, like I had disconnected my mic and whatever. I figured it all out. And like I basically lined up my like audio with my desktop audio to kind of, because I feel like if they're at the same level, it's pretty nice because you can't really, there's like no difference between the two, and I feel like that's better than as opposed to having like different levels of volume. Because like for example, my Silent Hill stream, I kind of missed out on like the Lighthouse music, which was really nice. But now like, yeah, like obviously my Dirge Berserker stream was much nicer. Looks like you can't punch these dudes out. So I have to like, I guess use like webs.
I can get out of here now.
What is this stuff? Not enough webbing. Need to find more web cartridges.
Oh, not a webbing. Can't even fight them anyway. This is a cool area though. Reminds me of like Enter the Matrix. Actually, Enter the Matrix is shown on the Spider-Man 2 Game Informer. It's featured, so I guess they have like similar kind of file setup, like ideas. I don't know if I'm supposed to just like lose here, because I can't actually defeat the dudes. Oh, you could still knock them out. Nice. So I'm probably gonna play some FF7 later. I mean, I'm enjoying my FF7 playthrough, and I always like Shinra headquarters. That's a pretty cool area. Like the elevator boss on there is super fun. And like the music is cool, like everything about it is fun.
This goo is unbreakable.
Some annoying enemies here. I'll just lose on purpose and then like get more webbing and stuff. I don't even know what these things are supposed to be.
Here it is, the records room.
Surf the web, surf the web.
Shut up,
Oh,
Brock,
the
we
Daily
don't have
Bugle
time.
records room.
Wait, could it be?
Could what?
Yes, we sense our other.
Are they like
It's
symbiotes?
our other, the symbiote known as Carnage. We must stop him.
Now?
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
now. We have no choice.
Alright, so I have to fight Carnage in this. At least I know how to like defeat these dudes now. They just had more health than I thought. My one friend, he was actually he's playing like Slime Rancher, which is super awkward game. And I know there's like another like some type of like dragon game or whatever that it was like made by like the DBZ developers that kind of looks like Minecraft a little bit. I forget what it's called, but I wouldn't enjoy it. someone who just owns a lot of really good classic games. Like, I feel like a lot of like newer releases are basically it's like, oh, like, yeah, you want like Minecraft, but like, I don't know, like more like item inventory and like kind of like set in like a Stardew kind of like, you know, maybe with like you could like solve like puzzles and stuff. It's like I can't believe you're actually playing these games. Alright, so I guess I gotta go save this guy on the other side of the glass over here. A real cool recommendation, I guess, in the Spider-Man universe would be Limbo and Inside. I feel like the whole Inside like motif with the symbiotes, like the end of that game is super cool. I'm really stoked for Somerville by the same studio, or the creator of Limbo. That should be pretty fun. Oh, there's actually another area over here. Yeah, but Somerville should be super sick. Because like basically that game, it starts off and like there's like an alien invasion, and I mean, I don't even know what direction they're gonna take it in, because like Limbo is kind of like an Afterlife black and white kind of game, and like it was on the Xbox Live Summer of Arcade, and basically in the game, like you're in Limbo, you like basically like travel around and you have to like try to get to the end of the game, and there's like a spider and tribes hunting you, very much like real life. And basically as time goes on, like you go into like a factory and there's like rainwater filling everything up, and there's a lot of different like mechanics, like it's like move the box while like everything floods, and you're kind of like in like a factory kind of setting with like electricity everywhere, and you need to like turn the level, and like everything starts to like become like lopsided and vertical and stuff, and like vertigo. And then like at the end of the game, you basically you like break through a glass wall, and I mean inside it kind of starts off as like better graphics, and like you get the opportunity to like go underwater and go into like office buildings, and like the office buildings are like, wow, these things are powerful. And like the office buildings, they kind of have like fish everywhere, and it's like you're floating in nothingness.
The records room.
And like towards the end, like obviously you find out you're getting like, experimented on, and
These symbiotes must be looking
there's
for
like
human hosts.
I don't know,
Plunging into battle
like
with symbiotes
what are
other
those
than
like
carnage
the
and
demon
venom?
woman called? Like succubus. There's like a succubus underwater or whatever that basically like drags you under, and like you're like running around, and it actually has like a special ending and stuff too. If you find all like the unlockables, which is, it's a pretty cool ending. It's worthwhile. You basically unplug yourself, and I thought that was pretty fun.
I can get out of here now.
Alright, I'm gonna punch these dudes with my web hands. My web hands. There we go. I think I can press triangle and left on the directional pad. Okay, good. So, I mean, I thought it was pretty cool because, like, my my second stream picture for my Spider-Man collection, it looks like Spider-Man's feeding Venom a pizza slice, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I bet there are no symbiotes in here either.
If you turn on the air conditioning, the fan will break me free.
Batman looks
I
so
bet
good in
that
this game.
controls the air conditioning.
I won't forget this. Thank you.
Alright, so just gonna go back up into the vent. It looked like it opened that one area that was locked. Can't tell though. Yeah. Okay, so I just freed that guy. There's nothing down there though.
These symbiotes are everywhere.
This game obviously gets a little bit more difficult and like more immersive. Like you just gotta fight like all different enemies. You're always running around. And it's always action packed. You start out and like you're getting chased by a helicopter, and then like later on you're like fighting like Scorpion and then Rhino, and then like you're chasing Venom and fighting alligators, and
They seem to be
now it's like a whole new
basement.
enemy, and Venom's actually on your team for whatever reason. Looks like there's nothing for me to grab on here.
I must have missed one of the switches.
I missed one of the switches. Is it this one? I like this game though, like I'm like running around with like the directional pad, the D-pad, and like it feels good. Like going back to like old PlayStation games, because like that's how you kind of play like Mega Man. But I'm pretty sure you could use the analog stick too if you, yeah, you could use the analog stick too if you want. Alright, so I already got that one. Maybe I could like run through the fan now? No. At least the fan didn't like one hit KO me. There must be like another button I didn't notice. Pretty sure I saw everything. Let me see, I can't tell if like that's like part of the audio or if like that's like the decoder in this game. Let me check. Yeah, it's part of the soundtrack. It's funny though, like you can't tell if like there's my spidey senses. You can't tell if
Please
it's
help
like
me.
the game or not. Alright, so I gotta let this guy free somehow. Oh, there's another room in here. I have to find some way in here. Maybe you could like shoot a web through the window. Oh. Wow, that's a pretty difficult. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out. I was just following the compass for a little bit there. I got my Batman Begins Funko shirt on. It's pretty comfortable. I like the Funko shirts a lot. I definitely have like a Spider-Man Funko somewhere. Or maybe I think my play arts was so cool I didn't even bother to get like a Spider-Man Funko. Cause like as long as I have the character, that's all that really matters to me. I don't know what the arrow is pointing at. Oh, there's another enemy. I'm gonna hit him with the Eskimo igloo. The triangle on the right. Oh. Wow, dude. This game goes hard. It's like, can you actually remember where all the
Here it
switches
is.
are?
The
Or?
records. These symbiotes must be looking for
Oh, I
human
guess, yeah.
hosts.
You like start off looking right at it. Symbiotes are very powerful. You have to like web them and then attack them. Otherwise they beat you up. Alright, so I saved this guy up here.
Trap webbing doesn't seem to work on these guys.
These guys kind of look like Mug from Pokemon.
I've never seen the place this empty.
I can get out of here now.
I like in Pokemon Indigo League, the television show. I really like
Webbing needs a little
the
more
Muck
oomph.
episode. Like in the sewers with like James and Jesse, like Team Rocket. They basically, I think, like Jesse, no, I think James actually gets like a Muck as like his own Pokemon. And I'm pretty sure, like, you fight like wheezing and coughing and the same kind of thing. Alright, so I defeat all these dudes for sure. So, go up here. I don't know if like, I honestly don't even know like the other, like where the other switch was anymore, dude. It was on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
I
so
bet
much
there are no
running around,
symbiotes in
dude.
here either.
If you turn on the air conditioning, the fan will break me free. Please help me.
My web attacks just aren't good.
Please help me.
It's close.
I won't forget this. Thank you.
Oh, AC2. What if we could just beat him up straight up with like the web balls?
Not enough webbing. These symbiotes are everywhere.
I also like the Tentacool and Tentacruel episode of Pokemon with like Misty. Basically like the city gets invaded by like the octopuses, and it's like kind of like a water city or something. And I mean that was like a really cool episode, because like I know like Ash, like he gets like his own like Tentacool, or yeah, his own
Not enough
Tentacool.
webbing. Need to find more web cartridges.
Wow, dude. These things are ridiculous. You get like exactly enough to
Here
fight
it
them.
is, the records room.
And yeah, that's how
These
difficult
symbiotes-
this game kind of gets.
Thanks, Spidey.
But it's not too difficult, just some like replayability. Like you can't like waste webbing. Like I was shooting the spider like web balls at people, and that doesn't really work. You have to be like more strategic. Spider-Man looks like so cool too. Like, wow. Like I look better than Spider-Man.
Impact webbing needs a little more oomph. You guys are starting to bother me.
I don't know who did better though, like Green Goblin or Dr.
Never
Octopus.
seen the place this empty.
Like, they're both pretty good.
I gotta get out of here.
Is there another symbiote here? Like in Spider-Man 2, he basically like creates the sun. I mean, being like a fan of like Final Fantasy 7 and like Sephiroth,
My web attacks just
I
aren't
thought that
cutting
was
it.
like pretty cool to see. Looks like I'm kind of gonna be low on health after that
Oh,
fight.
yeah. I bet there are no symbiotes in here either.
If you turn on the air conditioning, the fan will break me free.
My trap webbing doesn't seem to work on these guys.
Please help me.
I guess
Please
these
help me.
symbiotes, like, they're aware of like all the air conditioning that's necessary. They're like sitting there beating me up whenever I look at the air conditioner.
Here it is. The
Like they have
records
like
room.
ultra senses for that kind of stuff, like being symbiotes and not humans.
These symbiotes must be looking for human hosts.
Like I had no idea, honestly, myself.
I bet that
Like
controls
I'm so
the
good
air
at regulating temperatures, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like I was jogging like 300 miles.
My web attacks just aren't cutting it.
I had no idea. They're like sitting there like, yeah.
Trap webbing doesn't seem to
I
work
mean,
on these guys.
like this area kind of reminds me of like Are You Afraid of the Dark? What's it called? It's like Grin or whatever. The comic book episode. I forget what it's called. But like basically it's like a comic book store, and all the people like in the dude's family, they like start like leaking like blue gel out of their mouths, and that was a pretty cool episode. So apparently they actually made like a new season of Are You Afraid of the Dark, which I had no idea about, in like 2017, which I'll have to check out.
Never seen the place this empty.
I never watched Creep Show either. I heard Creep Show is pretty good.
I can get out of here now.
Wow. I know some other streamer on Twitter, he basically he shared like the top grossing movies like
Here it
in the
is,
theaters,
records
and
room.
like that's all he really had to say about movies. I thought he did a good job. Like just like in general, like he just took like a JPEG of like the box office stats, and
I bet that
I mean, I
controls the
agree
air
with him
conditioning.
fully and completely. Like everything about that conversation makes sense to me. There has to be another way to fight. Alright, maybe I'll do this and then I'll do triangles left.
My web attacks just aren't cutting it.
I used to read closely like the box office mojo stats for like 2 years in like
Can we talk about
2016 and
this?
17, because IMAX stock at crashed and I was stuck in it. Cause like I had originally invested in like Disney, cause I was like, oh nice, like Star Wars, The Phantom Menace, or Star
Doesn't
Wars
seem to work on these
Dark or
guys.
whatever it was called. I don't know what it was called. Like Star Wars, it was like the one where they had like the planet and stuff with like the lava and Darth Vader,
Impact webbing needs a little more oomph.
and like the stormtrooper that has like the electric rod. I remember like when he walked out, like in theaters, he had like the electric rod, and
Here it is. The
basically
record.
what he did, like he like did like the like electric rod thing, and I was like, whoa.
These symbiotes must be looking
And then
for
when
human hosts.
they beat him up, they actually made like
Oh,
everyone
thank
was
you,
clapping and
Spider-Man.
stuff, which made no sense to me.
My trap webbing doesn't seem to work on these
That was
guys.
so unnatural. Like I guess they were so happy to see stormtroopers. I really don't know. It's kind of odd, honestly. Like for everyone to just like have like the same kind of reaction.
You guys are starting to bother me.
I don't like how he hits me even if I jump away too.
Here it is. The records. I bet that controls the air conditioning.
I like Spider-Man's like face though, and like how like his eyes are like kind of angled upwards. Cause like I have like a cool like line in my like on my face skull or whatever from like working out.
Impact webbing needs a little more oomph.
I mean it's kind of like a similar angle as Spider-Man, which is pretty cool. So I guess like the mask is like kind of like a thing.
My trap webbing doesn't seem to work on these guys.
Wow, dude. I can't fight these dudes.
Here it is. The records room.
But in like Marvel's, wow, it's like
Oh,
already
thank
fighting me.
you,
It
Spider-Man.
really changes, I guess, where they are. In Marvel Spider-Man, like they have like Wolverine and like Captain America. They have the Fantastic Four guy. What is it called? Like Mr. Incredible or whatever his name is, the flexible guy.
Trap webbing doesn't seem to work on
Mr.
these
Fantastic, no idea. And basically like they're like in his lab, similar to like Fantastic Four. And like in Fantastic Four they actually have like a lab in the movie. And so they're in like his lab in like the Marvel Zombies comic book, and basically something goes wrong and they all turn into zombies. Or they get like teleported to like a zombie world or something.
guys. Here it is. The records.
Apparently, the creator of The Walking Dead, he actually made the Marvel Zombies comic book,
Symbiotes must
like
be
The
looking
Walking
for
Dead,
human hope.
the television show, on what was it called, AMC,
I bet that controls the air
Networks.
conditioning.
and that's why I decided to get it. I was like, oh wow, like Marvel Zombies and Robert Kirkman or whatever his name is, like he made like the Marvel Zombies comic. And I mean, Walking Dead, like, they had like such good like makeup and design and visual effects and stuff. And like, especially like, I don't know, like they had like making of, and like the one zombie that like crawls and like kind of is like half of like it has like no lower body. Like that was such a cool like visual effects
Webbing doesn't seem to work on
creation.
these guys.
I wasn't really a fan of Fear the Walking Dead, like another Walking Dead kind of spin-off show. Like I didn't particularly like the show. It was kind of cool, but like the actors and stuff, they didn't really feel like real actors to me.
Here it is, the records room.
Like I gotta watch them like run around, and I guess they like went to a beach or whatever, maybe in like the first few episodes or the first episode,
Oh,
and like they
thank
get
you,
like
Spider-Man.
evac'd on like a boat or something. And I didn't really particularly think it was that
Trap
interesting of
webbing
a
doesn't
show.
seem to work on
Like
these
they went to like
guys.
a church with like the Spanish dude or whatever, and like I wasn't really like a fan of it. So I think it's like Cockneys versus Zombies. That's actually a pretty fun zombie movie. It's like a London-based zombie movie. Kind of like whoever made like Hot Fuzz or whatever. Like they made like another zombie movie. I forget what their name is, but basically whoever made Hot Fuzz, they made like a zombie movie too. But I feel like Cockneys versus Zombies was a much better zombie movie. Cockneys versus Zombies, basically, it's really good. It's like as good as The Walking Dead. Like there's a part where like
I can get out of here now.
like they have like an older mom, and she has like Alzheimer's during like the zombie invasion, and like they like fight the zombies with like everything. And it's a really cool movie. I think it's like 2 hours long.
Here it is.
They have like
the
a
records
scene
room.
kind of where like they like pretend like the zombies can't see them, kind of like I Am Legend with Will Ferrell. And like when
Symbiotes must be
he
looking
kind of
for
walks
human
slowly
hosts.
so that the zombies can't see him, or in The
Plunging into
Walking
battle
Dead
with sym-
when they put all the gunk and stuff on
I bet that controls the air
Rick?
conditioning.
so that like the zombies can't sense him. Or in like Resident Evil, I think whichever one has I think Chris Redfield in it, on like the ceiling or on the roof.
My trap webbing doesn't seem to work
Basically
on these guys.
that has like another scene where like they get like the zombies not to sense them. And it was kind of like that, except with like an Alzheimer's mom. And I mean, Cockneys vs. Zombies used to be on Netflix, but I'm not sure if it's there anymore. I used to watch a lot of random Netflix movies and TV shows, because I mean, they had Netflix on Xbox
seen the place this
360,
empty.
so I knew about it before everyone.
I can get out of here now.
Oh, it's pretty difficult.
Oh, yeah. I bet there are no symbiotes in here either.
If you turn on the air conditioning, the fan will break me free. Please help me. Please help me. Please help me.
All right, nice. I think I could do it this time.
Thank you for saving me.
What is this stuff?
These things kind of look like like Super Mario Sunshine, like the I don't even know what the evil Mario was called in that game. But that was like such a cool Mario. Like evil Mario, like the painter in Super Mario Sunshine.
These symbiotes are everywhere.
That's such a good game on GameCube. I really hope they kind of revisit Super Mario Sunshine.
My web attacks just aren't cutting it. My impact webbing needs a little more oomph.
Jeez, dude. This camera's like beating me up.
Need to find more web cartridges.
Alright, there we go. Oh. I don't even know where the health is over here anymore. I haven't gotten over here in such a long time. Is that another health thing anywhere? There has to be.
They seem to be coming from the basement.
Maybe you just don't need to fight them. Nice.
Where are they all coming from?
At least I'm like ready to fight them.
Not enough webbing.
I still can't believe like they had like Wesker and stuff though in like the Resident Evil movies. I mean some of like the older Resident Evil movies are still pretty good. Like Mila Jovovich, like she doesn't change like what age she looks like regardless of like how long the movie goes on. It's pretty
Elevator
crazy.
Stopped. Not enough. I need to get the elevator moving again.
Oh, dude.
Where are they all
I
coming
got more webs.
Impact webbing needs a little more oomph.
Looks like they take like fall damage. Maybe I could just like keep getting them like webbed up and then the elevator knocks them down.
The elevator stopped. I need to get the elevator moving again.
I don't know how to get the elevator moving. Check over here, I guess. Oh, okay, so I just had to swing over here. Can't even like web swing over there with like my Spider-Man web swinging. It's ridiculous.
Drop webbing doesn't seem to work on these guys.
So, they actually have DBZ music
try the other
on.
door.
What do I have to do? They actually have DBZ music on Spotify by Bruce Falconer, and his music's pretty sick. I don't know, this like bass line like reminds me of that. And like I like Cell Returns and Boo Is Fighting by him. Those are some pretty cool songs. Like being a huge fan of like DBZ. I don't know who Bruce Falconer is, but he makes some pretty good DBZ music. Looks like I have to go all the way down here. Fight them down here. This dude's like hitting me with like purple all the way down here. It's ridiculous. It's some like Sandman, Spider-Man 3 level kind of nonsense. I'm about to just change like my costume to like the emo Spider-Man. Nice, I got him. Alright, so there's a health down there. I did all the heavy lifting. I just need to get this to continue to go. Just gonna crawl on all these windows. Like a sus lord.
Web attacks just aren't cutting it.
Nice, dude. That's pretty difficult.
Ah, the elevator started again.
I feel like this is like such a hard part of the game, honestly. I don't even remember it, which is what makes it so odd. Because like, it's super difficult. And I mean, I beat the game, so I don't know why I don't remember it. Because I beat it like when it first came out, so
Oh,
it makes
I missed my
like
floor.
no sense. Wow, dude. I guess you just don't need to fight those two dudes. You could just get the elevator going.
How many of them are there?
I'm gonna just ignore all of them. I'm playing people. I'll defeat some of them. So like the
Doesn't
ball
seem to work
defeats
on
them,
these
at
guys.
least. I'm not about to start talking about Flubber though. That's some crazy
Elevator
shit.
stopped.
Like, talk about Flubber now, like that's kind of getting pretty obnoxious.
I need to get the elevator moving again.
Or that movie with like Eddie Murphy, like Professor. I think that was actually. Okay, so looks like I just need to activate both the elevator things again. They're like pretty high up. Guess they're on this side. Yeah. Back in the elevator. Alright, so you're supposed to hit him with the web and then hit the button.
Where are they all coming from?
So I guess this game's kind of like, it's like, oh, like, you want to do like the entire level again? Like, alright, I'm gonna hop down, knock this dude off the web.
Impact webbing needs a little more oomph. The web attacks just aren't cutting it. The elevator stopped. I need to get the elevator moving again.
Alright. So it's on the same side as the elevator, which I think is on this side. Wow, dude. This game's pretty difficult. So Jamie Foxx, he actually, he was Electro.
How many of them are there?
Spider-Man 2 in the video game. And like he was also in like that movie. It was like with like Leonardo DiCaprio. And it was like so odd, cause like I don't even know what it was. Oh, it was the Django Unchained. Like I feel like that was such an odd movie, cause like he didn't even like he like makes music too. So like I don't know like what caused him to like want to be like in that movie. Cause like he could do like I don't know like any other movie.
Need to get the elevator moving again.
Wow, dude. It's actually the most difficult thing of all time. Like, the Mandingo fights are
Where
like
are they all coming
ridiculous. Like, I'm getting like Mandingo fight flashbacks right now. And Dunkirk. Like I know, what's his name? James, what's his name? Christopher Nolan, he's like making Oppenheimer now. Which is gonna be like super cool,
The elevator
supposedly.
stopped.
Because there's a guy from Peaky Blinders in it. And like he shaves like the side of his hair like so perfectly. Like every time.
Need to get the elevator
Like there's no
moving
competing
again.
with it. Like anytime he sees like a 20-year-old, he hisses. I heard, supposedly. That's how nice his sideburns are.
I better try the other door.
And basically, alright, let's try this door. I'm feeling this door. Nice, dude.
Ah, the elevator started again. Trap doesn't seem to work on these guys.
The main strat is to basically kick him away and have the elevator knock him off. Oh, Watch this. Let the elevator take care of him. I'm gonna leave that health there. Go back to it. Oh, there's another health down here. 2 of them?
Seems like the further I go, the more there are.
I can't even, like... Jesus. Can't even hit the buttons. I'm like hitting the slime dude instead. Where'd that health even go? And there we go. Alright, so I just need to feed 2 of these dudes. And obviously they probably can snipe me from a mile away. Oh, there's 3 of them here too. Nice. Next area. I never would have figured that out. Alright, I'm just gonna watch the next cutscene and end the stream.
Ah, printing press. A symbiote generator. So this is how the symbiotes are being created.
Alright, I'm gonna take a selfie with the symbiotes. Watch this. I just need to take a good picture with this dude. Alright, I think I got one. I'm done. I'll be on later.